Here's map select.
I mean, God, if we don't get Haven 2, we will have been robbed as viewers.
Oh, no, the humanity.
But this is interesting. So Loud normally permaban Fracture. They ban Fracture against every other opponent, but they've locked in their spot up towards the top. And that to me says they are hiding strats on bind for playoffs. Right? This isn't necessarily because they're scared of NRG, although that might be part of it.
That could be it too. You didn't prep it, you don't want to play them.
Absolutely could be part of it, but I think it might be more to do with the fact that they're hiding it for playoffs.
Yeah, they don't have to do, Loud does not have to do anything cheeky here.
Pearl's going to get picked as well, and I agree with you. They can kind of just, it's like, as I said, play your game plan.
Yeah.
What else do Loud have to do here? They just do the thing that they've been doing all season long. This is truly another day in the office. The onus, the pressure, everything is on NRG, Josh.
That is absolutely true. NRG need this win in order to secure their playoff chances. But I think the way that they've played the map, Vito, is a little bizarre here. They've gone towards Pearl, that has been a map that Loud have had hiccups on, for sure. They lost it to Crew, they lost it as well to Sentinels too, but not picking Fracture. When Loud's permaban is Fracture, is keeping things in terms of VOD prep, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to go into the unknown, even if it might be weak for Loud.
Yeah.
So instead, we're going to get maps where both teams have looked a bit shaky to start off, and then both teams have looked incredible.
This felt like mind game.
But it was not an all-time banger kind of match.
Yeah.
Loud might be in the same kind of spot where they don't have to go 100% right now. NRG might get a slightly easier game, but to me, the rivalry between these two teams and these two leaders is going to force them to actually give their all.
Oh, of course.
Loud are not going to allow this to be easy.
Of course, yeah. I think Aspas, especially on split, he's one you have to shut down or else it's going to look real scary.
We've got a double duelist mirror happening here. Is that what I just saw as well? Okay, Artis is on Jet, Victor on Raze.
Okay, well, this is it, folks. It's time to kick off El Clásico and send it over to your cast.
Back to comfort picks. After that Cloud9 loss, 3 straight wins in a row. Can they keep going? Can they lock themselves a playoff spot here? They're going to be straight towards B for a spikes down, though. So this is a touch and go, push and pull. Victor with 2.
And that's a double duelist coming out for NRG. Artis switching over from Wolf and Killjoy into this, getting a third one into the map. And NRG comes out strong. Already 2 players only alive for Loud. Tui's looking to get some flank, but Sum's already anchoring, watching those rotates. We're sending a message to start things off. Less stuck in spawn on a 5 versus 1. Flash to get the information to peek out, and Victor even swings on it. A flawless round as NRG and Loud in this matchup here, Riv. Like I said, it feels like both of these teams want to send out a message because we're also playing.
We may see a little more action there, but the 3-2, again, this default play, not default play, but this play coming out of NRG, round after round, and they're getting a little more aggression from Aspas on ramp this time.
That's exactly their own default there to take the pressure. A nice little flash hook comes out, an assist from Crashies as Artis looking to connect up to the second one. Going head-to-head against Sadak, who then loses it here. A 4v4, but NRG pulls back from that. As Loud already rotated 2 players towards the A site. B site's open for now. But still the patient game. You see now in the POV of Finesse also what he's calling. Try to rotate players across on the mid control and maybe have a late lurk towards the A ramp. But Loud still not biting any type of rotations.
I'm watching Finesse right here. A great guiding light over the top of the coffee house. And Laos is going to make that quick work out of vent.
The satchel to break the crosshair placement, but Tui's is still up there. It's a 2 for 2. Ends up to be an even tally as Victor is going to advance into the site by himself. Again, activating a very late lurk by Finesse. Trying to catch the timing on the rotate of Kawadzin.
He hears.
Exactly. But now we're in a perfect spot for Victor. Still has the pain shells. It's planted for them towards the garage. Also has a showstopper. Meanwhile, though, same thing. Pain shells for Sadak. Flash about to become available for Kawadzin.
I think Finesse is waiting to hear that guiding light.
After he hears it, Kawadzin still watching towards the mail. The swing comes out, and Kawadzin wins it. Now the nades come up. Position given away by Victor. Showstopper already out. And the showstopper rang towards the right side, thinking that he could connect onto that one. But already sticking on to the spike. It's at halfway. It's not really planted for him. He sees it. Now it's blue. And now he comes in for the 4 kill. And the Red Bull clutch.
Victor with the 4K ever since he's been back on this, back on the Raze, but on the Raze. He looks so comfortable And we could see there that was some I planted for the paint shells, right, just to the corner. But I also like it because, as you said, if it's red, you got to go for it. You see red, you shoot them dead. If it's blue, it's not true. They're not defusing. So really well played just on the sight of the spike to know whether he had to push and get that frag right there on Sadak. For the eco rounds, losing about 4 or 5 maybe throughout the series. Oh,
Sadak down though, that's delays. Pain shells too, showstopper out. But Victor runs right into him to deny that right away. And now the Seekers comes out too to identify the 3 players of energy, where they're at, all towards the market. And look at the pacing, look at the rotation. You have to commit now into the A site. There's only 20 seconds left on the clock. And that's Sheris holding out there. It's Aspas and Kawadzin. Aspas on the top of heaven, dropping down. Crossfire now set up. Pain shells coming out. 10 seconds left. And a shot comes in for Aspas as Victor was trying to jump in. Almost no time left. Crashes has to clutch it now, at least inside the site. But it's once again the Thrifties that pull. But it's far away out towards the B site. So NRG is taking the opportunity to get into A.
Finally in the site.
Does get the first kill onto Sadak. Now towards the back. Kawadzin gets flooded. As Som picks him off. That'll allow the plat to come down onto the attack.
So
juggling all the weapons around here, but they'll get the plat for energy.
We see why Loud has been playing a bit of a retake. Also, with the smoke and speed they played, they're expecting Aspas to have an op. He'll buy it on attack, he'll buy it on defense as he has here. And going that quick can easily shut down an operator. Also, not really wanting to retake with this amount of weaponry. It looks like they're gonna hold off in the save here, so energy should grab another round. Just watch for the exits as they hold off. And really the momentum they were looking for, to see energy have the slow rounds, but also be able to execute on the fast rounds. I think we're getting Loud thrown off a little bit. And Aspas Artist still finds himself going down. Unlucky on that.
Still trying to go for the chase, the hunt. Trying to take down the operator, but it's not gonna happen. You don't want to lose too many weapons here on NRG's side, because it was an expensive round that they invested into this one. Thankfully, though, they get the round off a nice execution behind the Seekers, pushed out by Crashies, allowing these picks to happen inside the A site.
Finesse as well to be coming up on Viper's Pit soon, as this actually calls a Loud timeout. The operator's here, so they might be able to go a little harder, because this leads into Bladestorm next round. Obviously, Loud wants this, but they have some answers to if anything goes wrong with the weaponry. It's just, they have not been able to source energy in the beginning. Like, talking about how Loud's pushing mid, not finding anything, energy's not there. They're working the other side of the map every time Loud pushes. Then when energy wants to go ramp, it's usually where Loud has put less number. Finesse is orchestrating a game plan right now around Loud's defense that is immaculate. And Loud's really been able to find this if they're coming out first, finding a first kill quick on Artis, and trying to get their hand in the mix quicker. Here, it would look like a blessing as well for energy with the speed they're doing it. Straight to mid, one of the first times they go fast on this, and Victor with the spam as Artis becomes just the fly on the wall. They still go. These last few rounds to switch it up have been completely different. A contact into A, one of the first or second rounds they run through mailroom. What a clean first half here from NRG. Still, the retake to happen, a lot of ults to be used from Loud.
That's Seekers and a showstopper from Kawadzin and Sadak. Plan about to come down, and Seekers are coming out early. Duel lost here by Crashies as Aspas is trying to clear back the space, dashing away, and Finesse also made it away. Now Seekers with a showstopper trying to get onto the pillar. A flash will allow a peek to come out towards spawn, but Loud still haven't initiated yet. Some winning at the B main, coming head-to-head against Sadak and Aspas. He loses the first fight here, but it's up to Victor once again. Showstopper out. Finesse lurking out towards the garage. Showstopper misses, but it's back to 1v1. Paint shells out, but Finesse is there! Paint shells could come out, and that's energy with 9-3 on the first half of split.
Switching sides.
Finesse leading us into the second half with a nice frag there. The calls were great. They have a 9-3 lead over Loud, and Loud's gonna have to come out swinging in the second half.
Well, they're gonna have to do something very quick.
Economy here for Loud.
Would also be interesting if we see that coming out on the attack here from Aspas.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I know, they have an opportunity to do that, right? If you do want to have Sadak creating that space and have Aspas follow up. Let's try to attack from the long range.
See how Loud can source this information. Hey, it looks like they actually might walk right into the majority. Nice util use. They actually find finesse. And this just looks like it's going to be a B drop in again. Once more water falling into the site, and they still have a little bit of main and garage control to take care of here before they set up.
Finesse still trying to get a timing. Finding, oh, okay. Another kill through the smoke. Courtesy of Victor, and Finesse walking in. Oh, but they both pull out of the nebula at the last second.
How's he alive? No way!
Down, but there's support there from NRG. 2 players pushing through, and somehow this comes back in favor of the defenders. Aspas on a 2 versus 1, and Victor cleans the last kill. A 50-round answered back by NRG.
I said Loud needed to carry those through. Just keeps going.
For a split second, I thought I was watching NRG move up towards the A ramp, doing exactly the same thing as he did, but this time around, Kawazine does get the spray through the toxic screen and drops Crashies.
Back, we'll have a plant here on the site.
Oof. Artist wants to give up the B site. NRG wants to give up the B site as well because they could retake the site with the showstopper.
They're not safe to plant.
So controlling Garage is huge. Pressuring back towards Garage is going to be important for Loud as well to try to shut down Artist. There's that swing back across and he wins it.
How do they do this to teams? How does NRG just stall a team when everyone's in sight from planting?
Les is back up though as he gets 2 of his own. Advantage swing back over to Loud. Shield by.
Yeah. Towards B again. I thought the story of this map after Pistol would be a lot of mid control, but it's the extremities. Aspas talked about it. When things aren't working for Loud, they go to the outsides of the map. They start to play the long game. The aim has been on so far, and it looks like that's how they want to test NRG. Who's going to peak as we get these rifles out? Good control over mid still from Loud as they're looking for the rotate. NRG can probably focus towards B now with their A main push. But you see how pressured Loud feels. Only making moves when they feel like the full team can go forward here on B long.
This is the good part here. Getting that pressure towards B long all the time, pushing Artists away allows for Loud to pick up these orbs, secure the orbs, building it up this time around for 2Es. So we're also waiting for an opportunity to get the high tide into the site.
Oh. They're not going to expect a lot of people on that right side.
It's going to be a flash pick on both ends! And it's greeted left and right. 2Es answers back, and through the smoke, the spike falls down. Aspas has 12 HP.
30 seconds
left.
left.
Up there for the support. As now that there's 25 seconds left,
wow,
you have to commit now into the B site if you want to move into the B site. Som readjusting his position back behind the screens. Again, it is such low HP and there's more deniability. The wall coming out from the toxic screen, as now we have to commit very soon. There's the first contact coming in for the B link. The spike once again falls, courtesy of Artis, who looks for a second battle here. Finally, the plant gets activated, but now it has to be let go! As Finesse gets the last kill. Meanwhile, the operator has fallen. That was a glass cannon from Artis. And as it comes through, it crashes with the Guardian, who gets 2 kills, finally answered back by Aspas. Dashing in, closing in. It's only one player alive. It's Aspas close range who does get the headshot, but he's low on HP.
Oh my gosh.
That would have been funny.
Dare do that. Holy Aspas, ready to win this one. Almost activated, it seems, right now as he confidently moves. But to the door. But to Victor's eyesight.
Too easy.
Instantly what they're seeing on NRG. I like the attacks from Loud to try and pick off what they're seeing from round to round, but NRG also continue to switch it up as these teams just give each other things to answer.
And that's it. Sadak said that NRG always comes out with something new, and this time not only on Macedo, from round to round. That previous attempt here from Victor, using his own turret as a trap play to get a kill onto Art. But as he loses a turret, it also allows for him to at least push Loud over towards the A site. With this timing, a pit comes out. The execution still comes in though for Loud, attempting to push inside of this pit, attempting to get it down from Finesse. Som also moves in with the shorty. Gets picked off, low HP is gonna be Sadak, trying to clear off the areas. Lockdown now coming through, picked off, but the lockdown is still up. The attackers have to try to push in right now as the pit is about to fall. Sadak connects onto Finesse. Now that there's 30 seconds left though, still the whole map to play with the 2-player advantage. Yes, 2 players get locked down.
Oh my.
So this is actually pretty good. This force is now allowed to move out towards long B. And that's Artis with 2 kills. But now overcomes the trade-off as Kawazine stays alive. Last man standing, and a round comes in for Loud.
That got sketchy as NRG came back. Victor with the lockdown, and it seemed like Loud wanted to still plant within, but knew the time was getting too tight. Awesome fight towards long there. Kaunzine comes up big. The rookie giving Loud what they need. And they're going to get now round 9, tied up 4-4. Back and forth the last few rounds. So different here from map 1. And it looks like a bit of a read here from NRG, too. It's going to be mid-mid once again. We're almost getting a pistol round strat.
Loud's been doing a lot of those, from pistol round to a couple of rounds ago, and now
Exactly.
Artist trying to get something with the Blade Storm. Does connect up to Kaunzine. No heals, no flashes. Gets a second one, 2-1 to less. And NRG are just flooding back towards the plaza. And they're shopping for these kills as we have a 2v2. The weapons are still too far away to get picked up now by Crashies or Finesse. At least Finesse does get the push forward. So pushing and pulling as you have Crashies falling back towards the pit. Finesse is looking for timing. Salvage a weapon potentially.
They cruise around the turret's path. Easy here. Oh, KJ's down. I heard the turret from Sadak and was like, oh my god, they're walking by it. Now plant in sight. Safe plant. They can either go towards R or A. So it's going to have to be a real look for our NRG here. It's good that you have Finesse coming through to clear this out. Time delay on even getting to the spike.
And with the time delay, though, the Trailblazer is clearing out towards Art. So it's now confirmed that the last 2 players of Loud are playing towards A long. So Finesse picks up a weapon.
They hear him running
For
around.
the 2 players to move in.
They hear him running around. They know Tulis is
There's
gone.
a timing on this, definitely. First Nanostorm already came out. Finesse, though, really trying to focus on this pick onto Sadak. There's that first flash.
They don't know his timing.
Tapping onto the spike, trying to get it halfway. Here comes the peek out. The timing onto this one. Finesse connects. Now back to a 1v1. There's no time left. He has to move in for the kill. Couldn't get the spray. The round comes in for Loud. But we put the econ damage in here from NRG.
Everybody going down these rounds makes the game easy for no one. Yeah, Loud.
Towards the dugout. So they took the pressure towards the back of the site to let that happen. Artist looking for a pick. Another one through the smoke. Aspas once again gets shut down. The Reckoning comes out.
They're going to play in front of it.
We're trying to fight back. Artist somehow through the tuck screen connects with the second one.
Oh, this is messy.
Hit by a Seeker. But it's still Loud. Being held back, pushed back towards the pillar. That's going to nullify the Reckoning. That's going to nullify the Seekers too.
Look, Harbor Wall goes up. Gas goes down. They're delaying so well.
And Victor's on the flank. And with no pressure coming out now from Loud into the B site, Victor is just holding the off angle, catches the first one. Back to the once! Gets a triple kill. This man is unstoppable this series.
Is he still on range?
To clear out the spot, right? It's there it is. It's pushing out their opponent. That's Artist moving in with the Blade Storm, and that's the kill. Perfect play there for NRG. To clear out the pit, but Aspas is already there in the back of the site.
Can he get it?
Trying to get the weapon there, picks it up behind the wall. So get the plant down now for NRG.
He's down. Very low. 17 for Aspas here as they set up for the defensive play. They need to get Kaunzine over here so they can get the flashes.
That's a big ult.
The lockdown will help to time for this now. That is a huge ult. Can he escape over? No, Victor has to run.
It's Sadak with the Vandal here, so they're trying to close in against him. As he turns away, the timing on that one. The spike will go off here, and Sadak's still holding his angle, but meanwhile, the rest of Loud are pushing into the A site. So now you have to fight back, but there's already a high tide up there. Trying to get a timing out of this one. Sticking it, because we also have the Cove. It's being full stick by Loud.
Thrifty! They do it again! No! NRG collapsing on these rounds when the Thrifties come through. They had a free sight time. If you're finding that groove at this time, it is one of the best times of the season to do it. Once more to be. NRG look for a strat that could finalize this map.
And a standard one at that. Reckoning to clear out the site. Nanostorm's out on a defense, but Artist still made it towards the back of B Halls. Full execution once again. Lockdown to delay even more. That's placed early by Victor. Nothing to counter, nothing to delay, except for less. Punishing Artist as he was trying to get some ground control back towards spawn. Making things a little bit easier for Loud for the retake. Double flank coming out now for Loud. And Finesse is looking for opportunities to delay and puts a perfect snake bite down with support. Here is now the high tide coming out from the defenders.
There's two back
The
hall
roll
still.
back here from the B link. The tap onto the spike, the push forward. The shorties does not connect. But players are still falling down. There's no time. There's no time for this one. We have the stick and we won't get it. NRG NRG will get the series. It took all the energy to overcome them on the second map. But they do it with this victory, clinching the playoff spot.